Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the PFL bout in the lightweight division between Brent Primus versus Gadzhi Rabadanov. And how do I feel about this one right here? I'm going high confidence. Gadzhi Rabadanov to beat Brent Primus and win the PFL lightweight tournament championship. And yeah, Brent Primus, definitely a live dog here. But I got to go high confidence Gadzhi Rabadanov. I feel like he has the wrestling, defense, offensive, defensive, the skill, the overall package in wrestling, in grappling, in experience to address the grappling of Brent Primus. And I think he's the much more fleshed out striker. And he's much younger, much more in his prime than Brent Primus. And there's a little taboo with older fighters in PFL or guys this and that, like journeyman, this, that come over in PFL and thrive or get that knockout. Like, who was that? It was like, it's been a couple times. It was that like kind of journeyman light heavyweight guy. He came over here, he knocked out Vinny after getting a sub by him in the same season to win. Then he retired. And it was like Lewis Taylor. He knocked out I forget who he knocked out. He knocked out one of these guys, one of these Russians. Oh, he knocked out the Russian from Germany that's in UFC right now to win his season. Like, he was like 40 years old. Then he retired. And it's been a couple seasons, but we look at a lot of these journeymen that do win. The common theme was like they have never really won a true major MMA title. Like maybe won a little bum league here, bum league there title, maybe at best, if even that. But UFC or whatever league, major league, like they were in Bellator for a long time. They never got sniffed a belt. They were in UFC, were a career-long journeyman. It's those type of people. They like be like 42 when they come over here, and it's like a knockout. It's not really. I haven't really seen no guys more sub. You can say Olivier Albin Mercier, he won, but I think Olivier Albin Mercier, he was like a guy who and I think both times before he didn't fight guys that were primarily grapplers in the final season, guys that had such good takedown offense. He fought guys that had deficiencies in the grappling, deficiencies in the takedown, but still. And with Olivier was a guy who hadn't achieved a major belt. But with Brent Primus, he has been a winner of a major belt. So the theme is you're not saying guys that come over here, oh, I was already the champ of this league, that league, like major leagues, and come over here. It's guys that finds that over here typically are that walk off win, walk off belt, or walk off $1 million, all that in between, are typically guys that have never achieved a pinnacle in the sport. Not a pinnacle in Bellator, not a pinnacle in PFL, not a pinnacle in Risen, and guys that like in middle of the pack. Olivier Albin Mercier, straight up can guy that was light heavyweight. Lewis Taylor, lifelong solid guy, skilled guy, but lifelong journeyman, lifelong traveler. But that's not Brent Primus. He don't fit the mold. And Gadzhi Rabadanov is well-rounded enough to shut down Brent Primus' biggest strength or prevent him from getting to his biggest strength. And yeah, and I think Gadzhi Rabadanov is gonna be able to defend the takedowns. I say go distance. Even Usman Nurmagomedov, unknowingly or knowingly on juice, wasn't able to put him away. There has been at least one other Russian who put him away. But I'll say decision. I can see a stoppage. I'm definitely not counting out stoppage, but my prediction is stoppage. I feel like Gadzhi Rabadanov is the most consistent finisher. If anything, he's a consistent decisionator. He did get a stoppage in his last fight, but the more common theme of his career is decisions. And it's not like Brent Primus is the easiest guy to stop. So I see this going the distance. I'm saying being competitive, but I feel like Gadzhi can shut down his grappling, and I just feel like Gadzhi is just a much younger, much more in his prime guy, and just a much more well-rounded fighter. Address grappling, and I'll strike Brent Primus for 5 rounds. So in this one, I got Gadzhi Rabadanov via decision.